What's going on, guys, and welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. How about this badass square body behind me? So, unless you've been living under a rock with no Wi-Fi, you know probably the hottest thing in collector car stuff, in old cars right now, trucks, vehicles in general, short bed, square body pickups, 73 through 87. Everybody wants them. And they are hot, 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 hot. And I've been selling these things for years and years and years and years and years. And they have gone sky as high, like satellite high. You know, it's crazy the values of cars now, and everything's went nuts. But these square body trucks have went insane. And, you know, I got a lot of history with square bodies. Something, I don't think I've ever said this in a video before. I actually learned to drive in a 73 Chevrolet truck. Long bed, rusted out bed, just total turd. But I love that old truck, you know, so and it's that sentimental thing. And, you know, the OBSs are hot. OBSs are very popular, and they're running right behind these. But the square bodies have just gone insane. You know, you got to think the last Desert Fox truck we had sold in 4 hours. This one sold in 24 hours. And the thing is, we're actually recording this. We're little less than a month from Christmas. And, you know, usually this is our slow time. High-end truck. Santa Claus ain't shitting in our stocking. And I get a lot of people tell me, you know, where do you find these trucks at? Well, you don't find them like this. You know, obviously they got to go through the shop, and we lower them and put wheels. We call it a stop, drop, and roll, SDR. It's been around for years. I didn't invent that saying. I actually stole it from my buddy Boris up at Street Machinery, but it's a good one. But we do the stop, drop, and roll, and we do it religiously here at the RUC. We're big fans of praising the Lord. But I like to put a little flair to it, I'll be honest with you. Any dumbass can put a lowering kit under a truck, set of wheels on one. And a lot do. But I like to jazz them up. I like my stuff to be real nice. So, called up. Well, first, let me stop this story to tell you where this truck came from. And then we'll get into the build of it. You know, I get a lot of people sending me messages and, you know, links to stuff for sale all the time and whatnot. And that's cool, but I get a lot of word of mouth. Just people know me. I'm actually going to go look at 40 Corvettes a man owns. And it's just strictly word of mouth. Man, you seen them videos, that dude riding around that white C4 everywhere every day? I mean, he's come by my place. I got 40 Corvettes I want to sell. That's where we're headed now after this. So I actually had a guy come rolling up in this truck in pawpaw form, 1985 Chevrolet square body. It's not a C10, it's an R10. Even though they get all categorized the same. This is technically an R10, but short bed, half-ton Chevy, 350 crate motor, 72,000 miles, 100. Black with custom interior. Absolutely gorgeous. Every option you could throw at it. Ice cold air, throwing snowballs at you going down the road. Power steering, power brakes, power windows, power door locks, tilt wheel. Got it all. The truck's absolutely gorgeous. Super slick black paint. Yeah, these trucks actually had the later squares like this. They actually had a silver piece of molding that ran down the side. And I never was a big fan of that. I'll be honest with you, I always thought it was an afterthought. I didn't like it. Look how cheap, like something from Western Auto or something. That's like Pet Boys to you kids today. We had Western Auto when I was a kid. But anyway, you know, so I never really liked those molds. And this truck didn't have them on it. You know, somebody took it off. The truck had been repainted, had a really nice repaint done on it over the years. And like I said, they put a GM crate motor in. I know the first thing you're saying, 72,000 miles, Rabbit. That sounds a little fishy. It was a 305 truck originally, and the man said it was sluggish. Hence, it's got a 305 in it. And so they yanked it out, put a GM Performance 350 crate motor in it. Installed up cute under the hood, Just a fun little pawpaw truck. We got at factory height truck rallies, you know, with flippers on his truck rallies because he's classy like that. That's the kind of man that's got underpinning under his trailer. That rock kind though, not just the metal, like the fancy rock, fake rock stuff. No cinder block steps on this single wide. This guy was first class. But anyway, just a super nice local upstate South Carolina truck since day one, not a speck of rust. Exactly what you want in building the perfect square body. So what do? I pick up the phone, speaking to my buddy Boris at Street Machinery, and because of the vid, you know, it's a little hard getting stuff right now. You know, called him up and said, Boris, man, I got this super sweet square. He goes, man, I got a lowering kit in stock and I know why you're calling. And I said, send it. Magahi 4.6 drop, spindles, springs, flip kit, C-notch, spring or shock relocators, lowering shocks, boom, done. Built a specially staggered 20-inch charcoal center. This truck looked killer, just like that. But I don't want to be another black C10 or another black Chevrolet truck. There's a lot of black Chevrolet trucks out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I like to step it up a notch. So shot a text to my little rapping buddy, Odd Rod, and he pulled a vinyl Ritchie and worked all night long. And he actually didn't come up with this. This is Travis Bell. But he came up with this. And he goes, these colors, he actually pulled this little color chart made for me, like a spray panel. He goes, man, these are the colors we need to do. It's like 50 Shades of Gray, but on a Chevy truck. And he goes, I'm like, man, I kind of like it. I said, print it. He came in and did this. And, you know, this is kind of our spin on the Desert Fox style stripe. The Desert Fox was a big thing back in the late 70s. You actually see them out west more than anywhere. It wasn't a factory deal. It was a dealer installed sticker package, basically. We kind of switched it up a little bit. We've sharpened the lines up. They were a little more rounded on the traditional Desert Fox and actually used a lot of earth tone colors as a rule. And I really love his vibe with this, going with all the cool shades of gray on here. So it's really kind of neat, kind of goes with the look. I love the darker colors, and it's really hard to tell, maybe even on camera, but this is actually 5 different colors in those stripes, even though you're technically only seeing 3 at a glance. The closer you get to it, it's actually got 2 really dark shades of gray fading into the black. Just super slick. And that's the one thing I love about Robert is he's just got that eye for colors and things like that. And you got to think every color of gray that's on this is on this truck, whether it's the center of the wheels, the gray in the seats. You know, something has that color in these stripes on this truck. And I love the finished product. Turned out absolutely awesome. I'll be honest with you, got the truck done. And I was just in love with it. I mean, it's just sitting here. I mean, you can't take a bad picture of it. The only thing, if I had to nitpick, and I wish I had time, and because of the damn pandemic, I actually want to take that work truck bumper off. I hate work truck pawpaw bumpers. I'd rather have a sister working in a whorehouse than one of these on my pickup. But you can't get a roll pan right now or a sport bumper for it. So I'm going to have to live with what I had there. But everything else came to plan, and this truck looks absolutely perfect. And I'll be honest with you, it's already sold. You know, I didn't even get a chance to take this thing on a hot date or anything. I'll be honest with you. I got to drive it around the block. And like I said, I stuck it online. It actually went live late Friday night. It went live. And by Sunday morning at 7 a.m., there was already a deposit on this thing. And this thing's actually headed to Indianapolis on Travis Bell's neck of the woods. Actually, next week it'll be headed that way. That's what I love about these trucks. You know, and I preach to a lot of you guys that, you know, I got so many guys that are doing basically what I'm doing, maybe a little on a smaller scale. But, you know, these little touches that make them stand out. And I mean, you got to think, we when this truck dropped, we had like 200 messages on it in 24 hours. And the very first one I responded to actually ended up buying it. That's the key, is to make your product stand out. You know, like I told you with the Red 37 Ford, I had the best Red 37 Ford. And I'm not saying I got the best black square body in the country. I got a very nice one, but my black square body stands out now, you know, versus all the other black ones. Man, I think it's got them cool Desert Fox stripes on it. And even if they don't like the stripes, it's vinyl. You can take a heat gun, 30 minutes, this thing's a blank canvas again. But the guy absolutely loved them. He said, man, those stripes, where do you get them? You can't get them. You know why? The only place you get them, they got to be attached to a vehicle right here at the RUC. That's how you keep them coming back for more, kids. Guys, we'll catch you next time here at Rabbit's Used Cars. That was a good. Oh, sorry, I was right in your ear too.
In the left
And then I get a
canal.
this one, not that one or this one. This one gets a little confusing. You know, originally it's always the one with the fuzzy mics, and when you look at, well, now the fuzzy mic's over here, and we're over here. I didn't get the fucking memo. Anyway, welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars, boys. Damn it, son. Wake up. Wake up. And in 3, 2, 1.